devotion is a friend, is in me, and I'm always a friend to him. Krishna is not in want of money, for he is the original proprietor of everything. But still, he asks us for charity. For example, Krishna in the guise of Vamana, the dwarf Brahma, went to beg from Bali Maharaj. Even though he is Sarva Loka Maheshwar, the proprietor of all the planets, he nonetheless says, please give in charity to me. Why? It is for out of interest. For sooner we return Krishna's money to Krishna, the better situated we will be. Of course, this may not be very pleasant to hear, but actually we are all thieves, for we have stolen God's property. If one who has something is not God conscious, it is to be understood that he has stolen God's property. That is the nature of material life. If this is considered thoughtfully, and if one comes to real knowledge, he will realize that if we do not understand God, whose property we are using, whatever we possess is stolen property. It is also stated in Bhagavad Gita that if one does not spend his money for yajna, sacrifice, he is to be understood to be a thief. For instance, if one earns a great deal of money but tries to hide it to avoid paying income tax, the government considers him to be a criminal. He cannot say, I have earned this money. Why should I pay tax to the government? No, he must pay or risk punishment. Similarly, in the higher sense, everything we have is Krishna's or God's, and it must be utilized in accordance with his desires. We may wish to construct a building, but where do we get the stone, wood, and earth that the construction requires? We cannot artificially produce the wood. It is God's property. We cannot produce the metal. We must take it from the mine, which is also God's property. The earth and the bricks, which are made from it, are also God's. We simply give our labor, but that labor is also God's property. We work with our hands, but they are not our hands, but God's. For when the power to use the hand is withdrawn by God, the hand becomes useless. We should use this great opportunity, human life, to understand all these points which are mentioned in the authoritative books of Vedic knowledge, like Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. In the Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami declares that real atonement necessitates thoughtfulness, sobriety, and meditation. One must consider whether he is the body or whether he is transcendental to the body, and one must try to know what God is. These ideas are to be studied in Krishna consciousness. We should not be frivolous.
So what are the ideas of Krishna consciousness?
Beyond this body.
That's the principal thing that you have to understand. That's the first step.
We are not separated.
We're not this body. We think, but we are not.
From there, what? The whole teachings of Bhagavad Gita starts. That's the basic principle that one has to understand to make progress in spiritual life. All these austerities, everything is meant for that only. That to consider ourselves, spirit, soul, not the body.
We consider practically apply it to go. What should be?
If you know, then you will apply. If you don't know, then how you will apply? It takes time, definitely, because It's not the first lifetime. Millions of lifetimes we have enjoyed our senses, and up to the last breath. So, to apply that in this life is very difficult. Like anything, the slang words you can pick up easily, but some other nice words you have to learn them, you have to search in the dictionary, you have to go, you have to approach something. But anything bad you can learn easily, because you are in the world which is full of bad. So it's very, very easy to pick them up. But to find something good, you have to really work hard. You have to search for it. So it's not that easy to make it applicable. But if you try, if you associate with you, if you have a guidance of spiritual master, then it will be easy. That's why it is always said, keep yourself in association. It's a nice example for that. Anybody have heard about King Bhartwari? Huh? Vikramaditya? Who was that? Oh, that Veta.
And Vikramaditya.
Vikramaditya was one of the greatest kings in India. With him, one calendar has started. Vikram Samvats we call it. So, his elder brother was Bhartwari. And Bhartwari was very powerful king. His kingdom was from Mongolia up to Eastern Europe. The whole tract of land was controlled and ruled by him. He was such a powerful king. One day when he got realized about the spiritual knowledge, he left everything. He made his younger brother a king and he left. So when he left his palace, his mother told him of 4 things that you should remember. He left all the kingly royal paraphernalia, attire, everything, and he just changed himself as a hermitage. So when he supposed to step out of his palace, his mother told him that you have